You are now in the Black Box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
NEGRO in that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. You know I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Jita, gratitude is the attitude. It sure is a blessing to be back in the Black Box as we blow us a session. The constant, continuous, consistent content creation campaign continues. Those are the 7 C's. As we navigate upon them, throughout them, I am the captain of the voyage, SPI Easty, a.k.a. VJ Keyway. And we got a reaction to another O'Shea, Duke Jackson. This is a subject that we already touched on, but I like sometimes just to tap into different perspectives. And he doesn't typically cover this sector. He covers a more worldly range of subjects. And if you just were familiar with his content, you probably would have no idea, like myself, that he is a native, very familiar with the landscape out here. So being at that, he does not exemplify the bullshit like the majority of the content creators associated with No Jumper and locally. His perspective is interesting to me because he is still as knowledgeable as anyone else out here. So with no further ado, let's see what OJ says Agent 22 and Bricc Baby has been up to. Oh, my mama.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. It appears that our guy Adam22 has decided to cut ties with Rollin 60's Crib / our podcast associate Bricc Baby. As you know, it's a whole big mess on No Jumper. Bricc Baby, Loose Cannon, guys who are affiliated with Rollin 60's Big U, all went down, right? With some of this information coming out on Adam22's podcast, all right? But I'll get to that in a minute. What happened was Bricc Baby is now in the feds, okay? And Bricc Baby is locked up there, and Adam22 went to Turks and Caicos and was on vacation, and Bricc Baby sent a dirty shot at Adam22.
Big old deal, man. It's the Bricc, man. Why everybody laid up with their feet up out there vacationing, playing like they ain't got nothing for the kid, man. You already know we still keeping it strong. Ain't nothing for sometimes it be a mental test to see where hard at in his chest, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, use you, abuse you, as soon as you get out the way, they act like they ain't worried about losing you. You know what I mean?
That's interesting. So he's locked up and saying that, oh, okay, well, you know, Adam22, he just discarded me, kind of threw me away, using me, which I'll get to in a minute. So Adam22 has come out against this, and he's exposed Bricc Baby for a few things, all right, as to why he's not helping him now. He first starts off by talking about this.
Pretty quickly, the feds ran up in his crib and raided him. He needed money to get out. Now, it's been discussed at length that I fronted him an amount of money, $5,000, so that he could get out the same day that he was picked up.
Now, in this instance, he loaned Bricc Baby some money. I believe the amount was upwards of $5,000, okay? He talks about that there. And Bricc Baby never asked him for any money for up to 2 years, all right? Never tried to pay it back. This is something that's very important. Now, think about this. A guy like Adam22, right? We can say he's a gatekeeper. He's white. He's a culture vulture. But I do believe that he gave him the money. Then Bricc Baby probably getting paid like $100 grand a year or more. Like, he's getting all kind of opportunities. Adam22 is giving you guys the chance of a lifetime that nobody in LA is giving you. And you're not man enough to, you know, pay him the money.
I don't know, Shay, about that under the year. That's up for debate. I highly doubt that. Oh, my mama.
Back. Fine. This is typical, right? Then this happens.
Fast forward to a couple months ago, Bricc Baby reaches out to me again asks if he can borrow a couple $1,000s for, I don't know, he's like moving into a new spot or some shit like that. I said, okay. Didn't even bring up the fact that I had let him borrow this $5,000. I figured after 2 years, shit, whatever. So I let him borrow this additional $2,000-$3,000. I forget what it was. And then very soon after that, like I'm talking like a week later, he gets picked up by the feds.
So Bricc Baby then says, hey, look, man, I'm about to move. Can I borrow $3,000 from you? Right before he gets picked up by the feds. Okay. Now, as Adam22 continues to explain, a lot of these different things are going on. He was responding to Sharp. Bricc Baby feels like he should still get paid while he's in prison, and why Adam22 ain't putting money on his books or not giving him a salary. And you use Bricc Baby for content. You use Bricc Baby to blow your platform up. And you know what, Adam22? They're right. Now, I don't think he should get paid because he's in jail, but we're going to be honest. When Bricc Baby and them is out there getting into beefs with Loose Cannon and they're bringing that hood stuff to your podcast, it is making you all kind of money. Loose Cannon and Munchie B, they're going back and forth arguing on the phone. Loose Cannon is actually locked up in prison, okay? And they're going off on the phone. At first, I wasn't going to play it, but let me just let you check out this conversation.
Why you snitch on Eddie Boy in court?
Who snitched on him?
Why you telling your brother? Why?
Dude,
My brother did that. Why you telling your brother?
You blind.
Why you telling your brother?
What you talking about?
I didn't do that. My brother did that.
You goofy.
Why you telling your?
Shut up.
Is you still 32 or 42?
You a sweetheart.
You know your wife about to get ran while you gone, right?
All right, so you just said you was gonna cut off the call for him saying that.
No.
It feels like mutual combat now, yeah.
Yeah, we boxing.
Now the whole time there's Adam22 in the back just kiki and just laughing about it and all that, and that's interesting, bro. Because is that funny? Like, this is what you're talking about. All the black dysfunction that they're bringing you, that you would have never had an opportunity to get, and these guys are literally destroying their lives, snitching, telling everything, and then you got hood stuff. The Inglewood families and the Rolling 60s, like, on the same podcast. Like, okay, yeah, the way that a gangster or a Crip is gonna process that is, I'm putting you on. Like,
On my mama. You see how O'Shea know how to break all that down. I've been watching his content for a long time. Had no idea he knew how to just speak about the intricacies of the interactions of those elements that he just spoke on. He talk about it so fluently. He blew my mind when I got up on his, like, that's crazy.
what do you mean? You don't owe me. I'm the podcast. I'm bringing all the stuff I brought the streets to you. I made you certified. That's the way a Crip gonna look at it. A lot of Crips. You supposed to be hold me down. I'm the one that's then brought you all this money.
Thing is, you can't be in the feds and start. You got to, like, even the little 8,000-10,000. He finessed it, but Adam just now realizing he got finessed. So, like, was he really going big, or was he hitting for petty crumbs? I don't know. Oh, my.
If it wasn't for me or folk like me, like, hey, we the one making you authentic on the flip side, because here's a Crip, he's too dumb to realize you got yourself locked up. Bruh, how the hell do you get yourself locked up in the feds? Then you on drugs. Everybody know that. You on perks. You been on drugs. You getting a good salary. Why you can't be a man to handle your money? Now somebody owe you something? But this is how get shot in the hood. This is why you know what? I wanted to do an entertainment style podcast, but I just couldn't. Because this is what happens when you deal with gangbangers. This is what happens when you do business with hood dudes. They unaccountable. Then when they can't get their way, somebody got to die. Because you trying to play me. Okay, so since you want to lose money, hold on, you want to borrow money and not pay it back. If Adam22 was black, they would have shot his ass. They would have shot his ass. A long time ago, shot his ass up. In the face, everything. Okay, Adam22, you decided you want to do business with the Crips. You wanted to go ahead on and bring all that element into your dorm and onto your show, and now all of a sudden the feds is investigating on that, man. Hey, that's your bad. I want to tell you guys something, man. I grew up around both Bloods and Crips in two different parts of California. In LA, my cousins are affiliated with the South Side Crips, all right? All involved with Orlando Anderson and all that stuff back in the day.
Man, 6 degrees of separation, boy. That's crazy. Is that right, O'Shea? I'm thinking you were square from Delaware. Oh, Bob, mama. Shout out to the Southside Conference, Freely BGI, Mike DeRoe.
Then right near Southside Atlantic Drive Compton Crip. If don't nobody know how gang members think, I do know how they think. I'm not saying that they are uneducated or they don't have talent, but
the vast majority of them are uneducated. Now, talent, whether they've been able to cultivate it or not, is a different thing. There's talent running through the veins of melanated people to a very large degree, but the education, much to gangbangers, not so much.
No, you can't build a business based on gang members showing up, because the only thing that gangbangers show up to do is to gang bang. The only loyalty a gangbanger got is to his set.
This nigga fool. He's saying what he's saying, but look at the pictures that's playing.
And that's if the police ain't trying to give him 100 years, then he gonna tell. So you don't do business with gangbangers. Never. If you gotta be in a business to be around gang members and gangbangers, you in the wrong business. I will bring my ass over here to Africa and talk about these damn problems over here. I'll be right there in Uganda in these damn potholes, breaking my damn ankles before I ever get into doing business with gang bangers. It's a no-go. It's grimy, it's hood, it's ghetto as hell. And you can't tell them nothing. Ain't no reason with a dude. They got a beef with some other dude and they can't explain why. Are you over there beefing with the Hoovers? Oh man, well, I don't even know. What about the 8 Trays? They are enemies. So you don't know why you want to kill them? No. Oh, okay. But your friend is a Blood now? Yes. Oh, okay, so wait a minute, Crip. You cool with this Blood gang, but you beef with these Crips, right? Yep. Okay, it makes sense. Because your ass is stupid. That's why.
Is he insinuating Swoop moving and grooving? I'm just asking. I'm not stating or I'm asking. Sound like it.
You so damn dumb. Ain't no accountability dealing with no Bloods and Crips. Anybody who know them. That's why when I got a chance, I said, Jesus, I'm going to move as far as I can away from that. Which brought me out. I went to Europe. I came here. I got tired of dealing with that mess. And whenever I see him, it's all love. But you wanted the money. You wanted the dollars. And I'm going to tell you, Adam22, don't get surprised if he end up getting dealt with. Because he now like, you beefing with the streets. You talking trash to Sharp. You playing with your life, in my opinion, Adam. You're playing with your life. Like, these are still gang members, right? Who not thinking straight. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Usher Jackson, back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you discredit the bell. We're out.
Yeah, go grab some of his merch. Go grab some of mine too. You see right there on the screen right now going across, BayMaxStreetwear.com. We got a lot of fly gear. Or right here on the YouTube channel, we got merch. But yeah, ain't much to say on top of that. I just wanted to see what his reaction, what his perspective was. And yeah, Adam is playing some crazy games that he's in, way over his head, a lot deeper than he realized he was going to be. If you go from the beginning days of No Jumper and just compare him to where No Jumper is now, it's different. I'll be on some other shit, trying to get my paper. A whole gang of different ways, 97 ways.
Oh yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I've been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up there.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune, 111 days. Local for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Baby Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Baby Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
NEGRO and Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga is Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, cred.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!